fresh out of school. I was 16. I enjoyed school, I enjoyed learning, but I didn't really want to stay at school. So I knew that apprenticeships were a thing. I had a family of trades, joiners, mechanics, that kind of thing. So I got the opportunity to join a family firm of alarm engineers and really loved it. Right from the get-go, it was exciting, it was interesting. I was getting to travel the country, I was seeing lots of different people, lots of different places. I started in security and moved over into fire, just what the company needed. They just needed more fire engineers. And that's where that passion really grew. I found my little niche that I never knew existed. Moving into this role as a tutor has meant that I've been able to take all of those skills and knowledge that I've picked up over the years and put them into practice in a really different way. The industry's really short of people at the moment, really short of skilled and competent engineers. It's really rewarding for me to sit in class every day and be in front of these people as they're starting in their journey the same way I did all those years ago, and pass on all those skills and all that knowledge to the next generation. I mean, it's a bit cheesy to say everything, but it kind of is true. I get to come into the training centre week in, week out, fresh faces every week. Right from a learner's journey beginning, they'd come in at block 1 and we'll start off with health and safety, and everybody's looking a little bit bewildered, a little bit lost, not quite knowing what they're going to be facing for the next 2 to 3 years. And I get to be there with them the whole way. They change as people, become more confident, more outgoing as they develop their skills. I get to sort of grow with them. It's hard to describe how rewarding it is to be a part of that journey, to know that part of their growth and development is where I've had an impact and I've made that change for them, and I've helped and supported them on the way as they make their way to their qualification and then beyond. It's nice to know that I've been a part of that. I think because I've always enjoyed what I do, I've found something that I can be passionate about, and that is an incredible motivator. I've wanted to try harder, to be better, to learn more, and in some ways I've had to. I've been a part of a demographic for this industry that has been few and far between. It's not always the case like that now, but it's meant that I've had to try very hard. But that's been easy because I've absolutely loved what I've done. I mean, obviously we know in this industry, like any, things change, and they change quite regularly, and we have to stay up to date. So there's a requirement for us really, if we want to stay competent, to keep up to date with industry CPD from manufacturers. A lot of our sponsors will help us with content, things like that. But I particularly enjoy, there's a lot of trade shows available in this industry. So this is the security event and the fire safety event, for example, where a lot of the manufacturers will come together, installers and trainers like us. We can go and visit. There's seminars and training experiences, chats and technical displays. So there's lots of opportunity for us to get up to date with what's new and what's coming up. It's also really nice to visit because we do the World Skills competition there. Our apprentices and others from different colleges around the country all compete to be crowned the top apprentice. So that's a nice way to stay on top of everything. Say go for it. It's been the best ride of my life. I've had so much fun. It's never been easy the whole time. You know, every career comes with its challenges, and there are challenges, but that's part of the fun and excitement. It's a good challenge. I have never gone a day without getting home at night feeling like I've done a good day's work. Industries out there that we all know exist. You'll go to the careers advisor at school or college, and if you say you want to learn a trade, you'll know what an electrician does, you'll know what a plumber does, or a joiner, or a mechanic. We all know about these things. But fire and security is one of those industries that kind of just sits under the radar a little bit. We don't think about how big an industry it is and how needed it is, and so we don't really know what's expected of us before we get into it. But it's honestly, it's very exciting. The places I've been, the people I've met, the friends I've made, I definitely recommend it to anyone.